good, YouTube? It's your boy Tony D, Too Wild, checking in once again. Tony Digital bringing back another 1080p, 1440p visual back on the Too Wild for TV show. Salutes to everybody in the building. Feeling a little bit better right now. Oh, look what's on the news. I literally just turned the TV on. Like, I didn't even mean to have it on CNN and have it talking about anything Delta or COVID related, but since I'm sick and I'm not going to be out a lot lately, I thought why not get on these topics, talk about what's going on right now. And I actually finished watching yesterday the 6ix9ine interview, the full 3-hour one, and then got caught up with that, watched the Mel Matrix Jim Jones phone call, then watched already in the past, already reacted. Go check out my Too Wild live channel where we reacted to the Wack 100 and 21 Savage thing that happened on Clubhouse. My thoughts and opinions on that as well. And then now I see that Wack 100 recently responded to Mel Matrix about what he said about Wack calling him a bitch and he ain't the OG and stuff of that matter. Now, after looking at everything and just watching everything unfold, man, I gotta give an applause, applause to 6ix9ine once again, pretty much doing the same thing he did when, with Shotti. Like, Wack 100 is the new Shotti. More so, I guess, in a entertainment type of presence. When you look at Wack 100, I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and say he's not a gangster, say he's not an OG. He's definitely had been around for some time now. He's been around since Suge Knight was the big boss, the big bad. He's kind of, I'm not in some sort of way almost, I wouldn't say replaced, but he is like this new era's version of a Suge Knight, and they're actually friends. Like I think Wack was like Suge's man. Hold on. I remember reading up a story about this back in the day, like Wack 100, and let me see. Games manager Wack explodes. No, Wack claims Biggie's murder was ordered. There's some sort of correlation between Wack and Suge. I mean, let's just show you a picture right here. I'll just show you a quick little pic if I can, and this might not even show up right, but it is what it is. Yeah, look, you know what I'm saying? Like, they've been around. We don't see eye to eye today, but I learned a lot from my fellow pirates. So they just go way back. They're both Pyrus. They go way back, etc. So and now Suge's locked up. Wack is kind of like that new era of that Pyru, big Pyru, whatever gang member. But the thing is now though, you got 6ix9ine who did this interview with him recently, and then since then has pretty much hyped them up and instigated in things of going at 21, going at Jim Jones, Mel Matrix, giving his opinions. Now he's just getting him involved in that same sort of ideas and same sort of rants and rampage that Shotti was. However, Shotti was a little bit more on the action side, doing crazier things like shooting and all that. I think Wack kind of has the idea of what is entertainment versus what is real street stuff. And I think Shotti was just straight up on some street stuff. Like, he didn't know how to do both. And I think Wack kind of knows and moves a little bit smarter on that type of aspect. But at the end of the day, man, looking at everything now and looking how everything's unfolding, I just see it as 21 is using Wack to 21. I said 21. My bad. 6ix9ine is using Wack as a pawn in this whole little gimmick of exposing and going after other artists out there. And what I mean by that is, like, when you look at it, if you've seen 6ix9ine do multiple times, 6ix9ine likes to point the finger at other people. Like, Wack wants to keep going at 6ix9ine about not being a real gangster, not being a real nigga, being a snitcher, being a civilian. And then he's then saying, well, if you're calling me this, this, and this, then this person did this, this, and this. And then that's making Wack say, well, then he ain't a real nigga. He ain't a real gangster. Or he ain't a real, or that's a bitch move he did. Or that's some lame shit he did. And then, so he's using, 6ix9ine is using Wack as a pawn to go at other people. And I don't know if Wack knows what he's doing. He probably do. I'm not going to try to knock him and say he don't. Maybe there's some money going down behind it. There's who knows at the end of the day. I'm seeing this from the sideline. It's definitely funny. And for me personally, I believe that I don't think Wack would be messing with 6ix9ine and doing these type of things if it wasn't benefiting him. And it definitely is benefiting him, whether it's on the view side. If there's a bag behind it, who knows? There's a lot that's going on that we have yet to see. And probably will end up seeing as things continue to unfold. But now we even learn now that Wack said he gonna put hands on Meek when he see him as well. I think what he did with 21, I think that was just out of pocket. I think that it was just too much. It was extra. At the same time, I think 21 kind of should have, he should know at this point anything associated with 6ix9ine is for views, for clicks, extra. It's just not, you're not going to win. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're going to go for him toe to toe on that back and forth, just loud mouthing type of thing. So I just feel like he should have known better. He could have did better with that, but it is what it is. And a lot of people see that the same way. Wack as an OG, I just don't feel like he has to step out of character as well, and like he did on that specific instance. And you can kind of, like I said, see that when I actually reacted to that video. But I want to hear you guys' thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. Do you feel like Wack is smart enough and he's playing his part? Because at the same time, Wack knows what's going on. He's not stupid, but is he in control, or is 6ix9ine in control? Does Wack think he's in total control, and he's doing who you think's winning in this tug of war of playing one another? Because definitely Wack is playing 6ix9ine too. 6ix9ine playing Wack. You know what I'm saying? Wack is playing both of them, trying to get them Spotify views up. So I'm curious to know, like, where you think and where you see this from the standpoint looking in, like, who's the winner here? Who's the real one? In my opinion, I feel like 6ix9ine has came out of jail and is doing the same exact stuff he was doing before he went in jail. And he's still doing it with the snitch name attached. And he's now got a nigga named Wack 100 that's helping him along with these antics. If this stuff blows over and in next month we don't see no more Wack 100 with 6ix9ine, then it is what it is. But if this is still going on and continues to still go on, then there's definitely some stuff going on money-wise behind the scenes, in my opinion. This is definitely the case. Wack's already said he'll get money with 6ix9ine. He just because you're a snitch don't mean I ain't gonna get money with you, which I got no problem with that. But I just say, man, who's gonna win in the end on all this? Who's gonna win in the end? To each its own. One thing that that's crazy to me, and maybe somebody can let me know, because it's a little confusing. Being a gang member, right? You get hit with RICO charges or all that, or this gang affiliation. That's bad, right? How is Wack able to say he's a Pyru and this and that? I don't know. Maybe I don't. Like I said, I'm not. Hey, I'm a civilian at the end of the day. But how are you able to say you're a gang member and it be okay? Because I thought like saying you're an actual gang member or being a part of some gang is it a state thing or is that federal? Like being a part of a crime unit, or do they not see the Bloods as a crime unit, or what? What's the differentiation? Like even when Wack said 21 is not a real Blood, 21's like, I ain't no Blood. Now, in my opinion, I think he just said that because he's not trying to have that on paper. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared. Like he's 21 was moving smarter in that situation. He wasn't just trying to like, nigga, I'm a Blood. What do you mean, nigga? I'm a real Blood, nigga. Goddamn, I'm this and that. Like, I'm curious to know how's Wack doing that. That's a little weird. I don't know. I thought gang affiliation or being a gang member was illegal, or like I said, correct me. Feel free to let me know. But these are some of my questions, some of my discussions and thoughts. And I'd like to hear what you guys think about that down below, man. Is Wack 100 the new Shotti? Let me know.